For those of you that don't know, for the last 3 months I've been living on the street in the hallway, sometimes a train station, sometimes a parking lot, upstairs in the hallway and stuff. But the point is you never knew it because I never said anything too much about it except in the program that I go to where I have to share honesty because the more I share honesty, the more I get to help myself. So, the thing is I never stopped believing in what I was doing and why I was doing it. I'm in this life you know, to be all right, to make it. You know what I mean? To get it forward, like everybody, just to make the best of my life. And now that I'm doing that, I'm plugged in. So all I considered that was having no place to sleep. That's it. Yeah, I treat it the same as if I had a place to sleep. What would I be doing? I'd be going to appointments. I'd be living life. I'd be doing the things that I'd normally be doing anyways. So why is that change just because I have no place to sleep? It don't. Only in my mind can that happen. Like if I'm focused on what I'm doing, like I'm determined, it's just there's no why would you turn it into something else? It's you that has to do it. You know what I mean? It's so you're in it. What are you gonna do? You sit there and wallow in it? No, you make the best of it. Get the fuck out of it. But so there's a process. Sometimes it takes time. You gotta hold on. You have to put things in play. You have to, but you have to trust in God. You have to believe in something greater than yourself. Something's carried me this far, this long. I'm 59 years old. I shouldn't have been 9 years old. A lot of you know that. You know what I mean? But hey, I found a way it works. I pray to God. I believe in what I'm doing. I believe in the process. You know what I mean? I love myself more than I love any substance, anything else in this world. And that's not hubristic or egotistical. It's just realistic. Who's going to run in front of a car? So why would I do something that's the same, that's going to end the same way? Just a different route getting there. Like I'm jumping in front of a car every time I put a needle in my arm, or put a pipe in my mouth, or put a pill in my body. You know what I'm saying? Or just live that way. Go to a jail. Like, I've seen so much violence in my life in jails and prisons. It's insane. It just by the grace of God and God only, it was never me. You know what I mean? I was never on that receiving side. And that's got nothing to do. I was never a tough guy killing, but God, you know what I mean? I don't have a scar on my body. From a stab wound, anything. So, God, that wasn't my doing. You know what I mean? All the time in Massachusetts, 18 years in California. You think it was me that did that? No. God had my hand, my back, my feet the whole way. And now that I've come to realize that, I really want to know what He's got planned for me. I'm going to stay around and find out. And the only way to stay around and find out is to stay connected. I stay connected with Him like on a momently basis, like fucking daily, a momently basis. I know I swore I pop by hey. Sometimes you got to accentuate the point. You can slide one in now and then. But the point is, like, if I go to do something to ask myself, I ask God, like He's my filter. You know what I mean? God, should I break into this car? Guess what that answer is going to be? You know what I mean? God, should I get up and get this lady a seat? Should I answer this question? Should I do? Every right choice I make is God filtered. Because I can't make decisions for myself. I can, of course. But when I do, guess what happens? A lot of stuff bad happens. You know what I mean? And so now I believe in something greater than myself. I realize that something greater than myself has made me myself and kept me myself all these years. Now I want to be the best self I can be and replace me for that. I'm paying my back. We've lost a lot of people along the way. You know what I mean? Like, look down and see that. Like, oh, you'll be here any day. Look at him. Nah, man. Like, you see, let me live the life. My brother Jake never got job opportunities too. My brother Michael, my brother Jimmy, my sister Kathy, my mother, my father, my nephew Dennis. You know what I mean? My friends, Jay, Jose, Jake. Oh, I could name so many people. I go far, so back. You know what I mean? Johnny Baldwin, my first best friend in life. Lost him in Andrew Station in the car crash. And so many people up the line. Since that day forward, it was like nothing but death in my life. But, it was the life we lived. And so we knew no different. Hey, we did the best we could with it, and we did it good. And truth be told, we did it good, all right? But that's over. I just want to live this life, happy ever after, man. And that's it, that's all. If you want this life, you have to live for this life. It's like I said, I'll end this with this is, when I first got, then when I got a car and everything, I'd go to AA and I'd be looking for the people that had the cars and the sneakers and stuff like that. And that dude was who I tried, to be better than again. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to be Brennick, But And that's all I see when I went to the meetings was them people. You know, it's the same as like, you know, if you're looking for a chick, the only thing you're gonna see when you go to the meetings is the chicks. You know what I mean? If you're looking, you know, what you're looking for is what you're gonna find with your eyes, your mind, and everything else when you get to that meeting. When you want to get sober, when you want to just forget sober, even you just want to straighten your life out and get your life living in a way that's great, that's good. That's, you know what I mean? It's more just acceptable to yourself on a daily, monthly basis. Like, then you just do a few things, man. That's like one of the greatest things you've heard. You put down one thing and you get everything. Or pick up one thing and lose everything. Not an option, man. This is my life. I make the decisions. God gives me them. And I go, yay. That's what you do. That's what I do. Listen, I can talk the talk because I've walked the fucking walk. Trust that. But you gotta believe, man. 30 days, like eating in a restaurant. Fucking, listen, the bottom line is, it's like, if you want to survive, you want to make it, you want to push your life forward with everything you are. When Jesus prayed in the garden before they crucified him, he prayed so hard he sweat blood. And he's praying to God himself, his Father, his entity. Okay? Like, and he's still praying that hard. So how can I pray any less hard? How can I run any less hard in this life than I did in that life? That makes absolutely no sense. It's absurd. And I'm not going to do that. There's nothing absurd about my existence whatsoever. I'm decisive, I'm determined, and I'm pushing. All right? So, hey, listen, it's like the thing says, I'm changing my life. So if I left you behind, it must mean you ain't supposed to be in my life. Because if you ain't pushing forward, you ain't on a positive vibe, you ain't on a, like, listen, try and make your life better and those around you, if possible, better, then why would I have you in my life? I don't want negative talk. Just draw back, man. That ain't what I live for. I live for positive, can-do people. You know, and they respect and love everybody in the struggle around them. Like, and that means everybody, race, key, color, creed, religion, I don't care. We're all trying to make the best of every day and make the best of our lives. That's it. Nobody else is trying to do anything different. You know what I mean? Pick up a girl, get a guy, get the car, get the life. You know what I mean? And that's it. That's all. You know, forget all the noise, man. Shut TVs off. Stop reading newspapers. Fucking put the music on and rock this life the way you want it rocked, man. You know what I'm saying? For real. Otherwise, get out the way and let us those that are rocking get our rock on, okay? That's how I put it like that. Go get yours someplace the fuck else, because we rocking through this life, bro. I'm enjoying every moment. I love you all. Peace, love, happiness. God bless. God first. God always.